94.9.
It is your morning tonic Friday edition of the Breakdown newspaper review, reaching you live on 32 FM 94.9, your familiar station. Thank God it's another beautiful Friday. I am Olutayo Gwade, and of course, this is the program where we treat you to stories making the rounds, definitely from the dailies. And I have Premium Times newspaper right here, Daily Trust newspaper, The Guardian newspaper, and The Nation newspaper on my table.
All right, good morning to you, dear listener. My name is Bemi Sola Shoyemi. I'll kickstart with headlines from Punch newspaper. Secondus suit ruling. Uncertainty reigns as 3,600 delegates arrive in Abuja for PDP convention. Government workers' future shaky as 20 states shun contributory pension scheme. My 48-hour ordeal in France over Nigeria's COVID-19 permit. That's coming from Shoyinka. NAPTIP Malls microfinance initiative for human traffic survivors. Bandits collecting taxes doesn't mean they've taken over. Lai Mohammed. Suspected cultist caught with pistol in Ogun school during exam. Rivers boss burns 9-year-old housemaid with iron over alleged stubbornness. Let's see more headlines from the metro side of Punch newspaper. And this one says, woman 51 claims self-defense, kills husband with machete in Rivers. Shootings in Benin as awaiting trial inmates convicts clash. Shootings in Benin as awaiting trial inmates and convicts clash. Police, soldiers, and Motekun arrest 4 over kidnap of 8 in Ekiti community. From the business side, diesel landing cost rises to 336.45 naira per litre, say marketers. And recurrent takes 90 billion naira as Kogi budgets 145 billion naira for 2022. Those are headlines from Punch newspaper.
Let's see some more from Daily Trust newspaper. Jailbreak failed in Edo. Facebook changes name to Meta. Shoyinka Buhari's government has no solution to Nigeria's problems. Abuja Enterprise Agency, Korean agency to assist FCT farmers. Ogu dealers flees as army seizes hard drugs, arrests 3. 172 Zamfara youths went insane in 6 years. NDLEA, despite poor funding, Buhari creates 30 more tertiary institutions. Let's see some more from Daily Trust. IGP, I'm not aware of FBI's request for extradition of Abba Kyari. Dogo Gide, notorious bandits, bans consumption of narcotics in Zamfara villages. Impeached Plateau Speaker fights back, holds parallel plenary. Still from Daily Trust, despite poor funding, took that. Buhari creates 30 more tertiary institutions. AK bows out to FBN Holdings as Okonkwo becomes GMD. PDP convention hangs as court rules on Secondus suit today. Police arrest 59, recover arms in Kano. New Plateau Speaker visits government house, pledges support for Lalong. Currency swap, Nigerian banks to begin operation in China envoy. CBN steps down retail e-Naira app for upgrade. Warns against fraudsters. CBN steps down retail e-Naira app for upgrade. Warns against fraudsters.
From Daily Post, soldiers kill fighter as Biafra National Guard attack army post in Abia State. DSS denied British consul Ezefe access to Nnamdi Kanu. That's coming from his lawyer. Nigerian soldiers arrest TASUET students union president. Nigerian soldiers arrest TASUET students union president and others in Ogun State. Hush Puppy have not received FBI's extradition request for Abakari. IGP Usman Baba. Senate demands improved funding of Niger Delta Ministry. Strike. Labour's industrial action politically motivated. Cross River government. Abolongo jailbreak. Makinde visits family of slain military officer. Nigeria insecurity. Bandits are terrorists. DG. APC Governors Forum. Journalists should be updated on modern trends. Bala. Facebook changes name to Meta. Mimiko Zenith Labour Party collapses into PDP. Oshibajo demands transparency as World Bank $80 million SPE-SSC project begins. Why I completed Lamido's 88 billion naira road project. Governor Badari replies critics. Karota personnel who caused traffic gridlock in Kano sacked. On COVID-19, Bauchi government sends team on economic recovery after pandemic. Governor Otom pays condolence visits to FCT Senator Aduda over father's death. Shortage of family planning facilities due to high patronage. Dr. Dangana. On Anambra election, sit at home not against poll but demand for Nnamdi Kanu's release. That's IPOP speaking there. And let's see. Removal of Plateau Speaker who protected Christians' interests. Asham Kiriwa. I don't know how new employees are recruited. Akpabio tells Senate. And finally, CSOs commend NCC for digital economy initiatives. Present Dambata with certificate of performance.
From Premium Times, Nigeria says firms owing 7 trillion naira in taxes responsible for government high debt. COVID-19 vaccination to cost 6,000 naira in Lagos. A state-owned center charges 350,000 naira per day for treatment. Still not clear about e-naira. Here are 10 key things to know. Strike looms in varsities. Asano, NASU give federal government ultimatum over earned allowances. More headline from Premium Times. Despite weekly killings, Nigeria's police chief says security significantly stabilized. Elections. Nigerian government not responsible for high costs of political parties forms. ECOWAS court. Reps ICPC move to curb corruption in real estate sector. Federal First Bank Nigeria Holdings appoints new GMD, announces key appointment decisions across subsidiaries. 70 bandits eliminated in 2 weeks. Defense headquarters. 70 bandits eliminated in 2 weeks. Defense headquarters. West African journalists, activists, CSO storm Abuja brainstorm on fake news challenges. Senate rejects federal government's $700 million loan request for water projects. The Reps panel recommends health insurance scheme as constituency project.
From Vanguard newspaper, anger as federal government says security better now than in 2015. Nigerians should be allowed into their own country through the front door. Wale Soyinka. Southeast security troops neutralize Biafran National Guard gunmen, recover arms and vehicles. Per electricity supply, federal government reviewing power sector licenses. Buhari's minister speaking there. National Assembly promises enhanced allocation for security in 2022 budget. All right. Okay. This one says tackling insecurity and economic sabotage. Troops neutralize 100 bandits, terrorists, kidnappers nationwide. And also NSAS as dark note on our history. That's a report in Vanguard newspaper. Okay. This one here says poor access to education, major factor stimulating poverty. Another opinion report or opinion story there. Onions producers canvass for increased production to meet local demand. ICPC recovers 301 houses from 2 public servants. ICPC recovers 301 houses from 2 public servants. Bajabi Amila speaking, Nigeria needs 6 trillion naira to bridge housing deficit. Nigeria needs 6 trillion naira to bridge housing deficit. Lassuth performs first laser surgery on kidney stones. Family doctor, British rep denied access to Kano. Brother cries out. Nema reunites man who climbed 200-foot mast with family. And let's see, this one says man 38 allegedly steals diapers worth 2.5 million naira. Akwa Ibom government to partner Ucha Tech Incorporated in fabrication, solid minerals exploration and wealth creation. Mimiko, Southwest PDP, happy to have you back. Iroko, Owo Koniro is speaking, and this one says federal government, states, and local government areas share 740 billion naira revenue. Those are all headlines from Vanguard newspaper.
Let's go on a short break. The program will be back.
Good things come in pairs like salt and pepper, bread and beans, sport and entertainment.
Say what?
That's right. Showmax Pro is bringing you the best of both worlds.
Everybody strap in. We're about to open some windows.
Now you can watch live sport from Supersport.
In your life have you seen anything like that?
As well as movies, originals, award-winning international and local shows, plus kids shows when you sign up at showmax.com.
mo jẹ́ abiyamọ tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mo sì jẹ́ ìyàwó ilé àti alámòjútó lágbègbè mi nípa ìdí èyí ọwọ́ mi dí púpọ̀ ìwọ̀nba ní àkókò tí mo ní láti lè máa ṣe àbẹ̀wò lóòrèkóòrè sí ilé ìwòsàn fún gbígba oògùn adènà ìlóyún oògùn adènà ìlóyún alábẹ́rẹ́ àdálò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo fún mi ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti ààbò àìlóyún fóṣù 3 mo lè dá ara mi gún ní abẹ́rẹ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ìbàlẹ̀ ọkàn dandan sì kọ́ ní kẹ́nikẹ́ni ó mọ̀ sí lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mi ò dára mi lójú pé mo lè ní ìgboyà náà láti gún ara mi lábẹ́rẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti ìrànwọ́ mo róye pé ìlànà tí ó rọrùn ni tí kò sì pani lára ni oògùn adènà ìlóyún gígún ara ẹni lábẹ́rẹ́ ti fún mi ní agbára láti pinnu ìgbà tí mo tún lè lóyún bí mo bá fẹ́ ó sì fún mi ní òmìnira nínú àsìkò tó péye láti dá irú obìnrin tí mo jẹ́ àti ohun tí mo bá fẹ́ láti dà.
fún àlàyé sí i lórí àdálù abẹ́rẹ́ adènà oyún àti àwọn ìlànà ìfètòsọ́mọ bíbí mìíràn ẹ pè 321 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lórí ojúpo ìpè airtel yín nìkan tàbí kí ẹ kàn sí ìtàkùn àgbáyé wa discoveryourpower.org. ìkéde yìí ń wá pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àjọ elétò ìlera ìjọba àpapọ̀.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
This weekend, predict the scores of 6 football fixtures and you could win 50 million naira for free. What's more, even if you miss the jackpot, there is still 1 million naira for the player with the closest predictions each week. So, could that be you? Visit www.superpicks.com today and start predicting. Terms and conditions apply. Super Picks. Play for free. Win for real.
ẹ jẹ́ n sọ fún yín pa Zainabu bó bá ti jí láàárọ̀ yóò kọ́ jẹun tó dáa yóò wá gbé pabambarì lé lórí Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 ara ti mókùnù ọpọlọ ti jí pépé iṣẹ́ yá.
lẹ́ òjò.
káàárọ̀ Zainab ìdí nù ti fi máa pegedé lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ rẹ̀.
jọ̀ọ́bà náwó mọ̀wé hùn.
àti pàápàá ń bi eré Didion syrup of hemoglobin ní èròjà vitamin B12 nínú tí yóò mú kọ́pọlọ àtara rẹ̀ ó jí pépé ní ìgbáradì fún àṣeyọrí tí ọ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ ń gbà gbogbo. mu ṣíbí méjì Didion péré lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú ṣíbí lásán tàbí kọ́ pòpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ohun mímu ẹlẹ́rìndòdò tó o bá fẹ́ràn. ọ̀yá gbéra ńlẹ̀ bí akọni pẹ̀lú Didion.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say. Take Didion.
Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 agbára tí ń roni lágbára ẹ kàwé pélébé inú rẹ̀.
Precious Cornerstone University, PCU, a faith-based institution located in the heart of the city of Ibadan, provides a student-friendly and enabling environment to fulfill your dreams. Precious Cornerstone University is a true pan-Nigerian university, currently with students from more than 22 states of the Federation. PCU is currently calling for admissions of new intakes, and with a minimum score of 120 in JAMB UTME with 5 O-level credits in English and mathematics alongside 3 other relevant subjects, you can enroll today in accounting, business administration, banking and finance, economics, computer science, microbiology, and more new courses are being approved. Mass communication, international relations, cyber security, software engineering, and procurement. Direct entry admission for all ND and HND holders is also ongoing, and students with lower mark than 120 can also register for JUPEB. Enroll online today at www.pcu.edu.ng and follow the procedure. Or you can visit the Precious Cornerstone University Campus 1 at Olaogun Odife Road, Ibadan, or call now 080-600-51554 or 081-3181-1946.
Hello! We believe you're enjoying Titan Farms products like Titan Rice, Yam Flour, Rice Flour, Titan Oil, and others. Oh yes! With Titan Farms, there is always something more. Give your child the best gift by buying any of our lots at Titan Farms Estate, Opulent City, Monia, Idianyure, Regal Gardens, Soka, Cherry Court, Ilaji, and enjoy freebies like 500 blocks, 20 bags of cement, free survey, deed of assignment. That's not all. Here's the big deal. For every land you buy in your child's name at Titan Farms Estate, you can get a loan to sort your child's school fees if need be at no interest for up to 3 months. Yes, you heard me. No interest for 3 months. To enjoy this limited offer, quickly call 0906 007 9714 or visit Titan House opposite Motor Dealer Park, New Garage Road, Ibadan, or check us out on www.titanfarms.org.
Make una go see Ghana Jollof, see Jasper, see Romanus, now so they enter night, but go Ghana, they won't go Jollof. Guy, I need a shot like that now. If you want drop advert, drop them easy now. Just tell them to watch the Showmax original Ghana Jollof featuring Akanani, Funny Boom, Basketman, Buchi, Jocelyn, Dumas. Tell them to watch them every week on Showmax. Subscribe from 1,200 naira. I tell them to sign up to showmax.com. I beg you, go one side. I go shout. It's so sweet. Ghana Jollof, go na go see the Ghana Sweetie Show.
Time check, 19 minutes gone past 6 o'clock this Friday morning. It's still a Brokadown newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9. We took headlines earlier, and of course it's time for us to get into some of the major stories we have in the dailies today. And once again, my name is Gbemisola Shoyemi.
Good morning to you. I am Olutayo Ogunade.
All right, we're joined in the studio by Austin Ijuma. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Gbemi. Entire good morning.
Morning, Austin.
Let's see what's happening with Mimiko. There was a meeting yesterday in Ondo State, and some governors were right there and then. And afterwards, we got to hear news about him joining the PDP or not, and what happened at the meeting, and what are we looking forward to from now on from Mimiko.
Yes, no doubt. Mimiko is on his way to the PDP. He was formerly of the PDP.
This is about the third time the man is moving to the PDP.
Yes, about the third time. He started originally from the AD. Now he's back, almost back to the PDP. PDP is also trying to ensure that a lot of political bigwigs across the country comes to its fold, especially the build-up to their national convention and also the journey towards 2023 general election. If it were to be from another political party, I'm sure PDP will come out to tell us that someone like Mimiko is inconsequential as far as politics, especially in respect of Ondo State, is concerned. I could remember when the Anambra Deputy Governor cross-carpeted, what the PDP said at that time was that the man was inconsequential, that he has no electoral value. Of course, Mimiko is a big name. Whether he still maintains electoral value in the 2020 governorship election, that was not actually the case. Well, he has gone back to the PDP, or is on his way back to the PDP. Let's see how that can add to the fortune of the PDP as far as Ondo politics is concerned. So we continue to hear more of this, especially at this time in the build-up to 2023 presidential election, most especially. So let's see how it goes. Like we said earlier, this is about the third time he will move from the PDP and back to the PDP. Now, so we say good luck to him.
All right, this is coming, less than 24 hours to the national convention of the PDP. How will this impact, the convention?
Well, I don't think whether it will really impact the convention in any way. Of course, some people want to bring him to the fold. There is ongoing effort to actually reawake the PDP, especially in the southwestern part of the country. That is the effort. When Mimiko just left office as governor, when he was fresh, That was when the last convention of the PDP took place. I could remember Tayo, if you also recall, he walked out from the convention. Can you remember? He had to stage a walkout. And when he was interviewed, he said the convention was a ruse at that particular point in time. You know, when you hold executive power, such as the governor, and when you leave office, look at the likes of Fayose. There were 3 arrowheads at that time: Tayo, Fayose, Wike, and Olusegun Mimiko. So I predicted at that time that Wike will be the ultimate beneficiary of their camp at that particular point in time. Shortly after that, Mimiko left the scene. Fayose also left the scene. You can see what is happening to Fayose now, even within the PDP. He's just managing to find his bearing. They were the 3 people that brought Alimodu Sheriff. Can you remember? Later they said he was cancerous to their party, because at that time they wanted to project Alimodu Sheriff as presidential candidate of their party because of his deep pocket. So all of that is in the past. Let's see how Mimiko's coming, especially as the convention is about to take place any moment from now, precisely the weekend. So let's see how it goes.
This idea of cross-carpeting, moving from one party to the other and then back to where you started, and I mean, it goes on, and I think this is the major reason a lot of Nigerians would compare the two parties and say they are all the same, because at the end of the day, it's the same set of people moving around. So we end up saying, oh, I mean, the two parties, I mean, talking about the two major parties now, they are the same thing. Is this still the same set of people we have, going from one place to another? Does this not affect the credibility of the parties or the individuals?
Of course, it affects the credibility of the party, but we actually bother about credibility until we get to a level where we have electoral institutes in Nigeria. Look at U.S. President, for example, Joe Biden. He has been a Democrat for over 5 decades that he has been in politics. You understand? Until we are created into a political ideological system, that is the only way we can have stability of mind, ideology, concept, and what you have to offer. But in Nigeria, the reverse is actually the case. For a party that you are cross-carpeting for, they will say you are inconsequential. But if you are coming to them, whether you are inconsequential or not, they will see it as a very big cash. So we have to establish our political party structure in the area of ideology, what you believe in, wherein like-minded people will come together to pursue a particular goal that will add value to the life of the people.
As a Roko. What is the fate of Uche Secondos?
Yes, Uche Secondos' fate is hanging in the balance. Yesterday, judgment was later reserved to today. However, anything can happen. I just said that anything can happen. But on the other hand, the convention is most likely going to hold. The grasp of Secondos is that he still remains the national chairman of the PDP. By the virtue of that, he is supposed to preside over the national convention of the party. You know, Tayo, I said it the other time, that why not manage Secondos until the convention is over? Why in a hurry to stampede him out of office before the national convention? Of course, you know the answer. The answer is that if he's allowed to preside over the convention, he will select his loyalists as members of the convention planning committee, and he nurses a second time ambition as the national chairman of the PDP. So that was why the power that be at that time, having realized that they are done with Secondos, Secondos wanted to become a power block within the PDP. What they did at that time, what Wike did, was just to bring him as a yes man, somebody that would do his bidding. At the time, Secondos wanted to be finding his voice to take decision independently without the input or the advice of the powers that brought him. They felt that they were actually done with him. He could actually rock the boat. That's the truth of the matter. But let's see how the judgment goes at this particular point in time. He has been almost suspended out of the party as we speak now, but technically he's still the national chairman of the PDP. Of course, before his tenure winds down, elective election is supposed to take place. That is what the PDP can rely on to get away with that. But let's see what the appeal court judgment will look like later today and now know. But incidentally, some delegates, PDP delegates, are already moving to Abuja. They are already in Abuja. There are people that we know that have relocated to Abuja. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and let's hope it will go the way of the PDP. Because if Sekudo is reaffirmed as the national chairman of the PDP, that will be a big blow for the major opposition party, because it shows that every effort towards the national convention will be a futile exercise.
All right, let's look at this one before we come to you there. The Nigerian government is not directly responsible for the outrageous cost of nomination and declaration of interest forms imposed on political aspirants by their political parties. The ECOWAS Court of Justice has ruled in a judgment. So who is responsible?
Well, I think not necessarily the Nigerian government, but I think the political system, the political class, and the juicy nature of our political offices in the country. You want to obtain nomination form with as much as 20 million, expression of interest form 3 million, 23 million, most times 30 million. Of course, we agree this is the major source of income for political parties in Nigeria, but we are gradually monetizing the process. If you obtain nomination form as high as that, then you now go into the electioneering campaign proper. Of course, where Nigerian government is culpable as far as this is concerned is the role of the National Assembly is in jacking up campaign funding almost triple. That is alarming, where you have a situation where perhaps a House of Assembly member will have to first of all cough out 50 million for campaign funding. That is a mega figure. Most of the time it looks conservative. The figures far outweighs that. The mindset is that when you get into the office, you want to recoup all that you may have spent in the process of the election. Then how can we ensure good governance and delivery of the dividends of democracy? Of course, ECOWAS will cut as rule as far as this issue is concerned. But let us dig deep. Let us look inward. Are we doing it the best? Why can't we get to a level where interested candidate, credible candidate that have competence and capacity will just be given form free of charge? That also boiled down to our political party structure in Nigeria. The Third Republic, I could remember, funding of political party is done by critical stakeholders of the party through levies, which means every members of that party will have to contribute their quota in terms of their financial dues to the party. That is when power actually belonged to the people. We are talking about indirect or direct primary now. That was when power actually belonged to the people, where the party can checkmate the president, where the party can checkmate any elected official of the party. But the reverse is the case now. You have a situation where few individuals will just gather, fund the party, dictate the tone in the party, and that is why we are having this mess. So if we continue to have high nomination form, at the end of the day, it will make credible people who do not have deep pockets. It will shut them out of the contest, and that is detrimental to our democracy.
And so it becomes a field for plutocracy.
Yes,
for the government of the rich, yes, by the rich and for the rich.
For highest bidder, when we monetize our politics to a level of highest bidding, I think that is not too good for us as a people.
All right, away from that. Bandits are terrorists. DG APC Governors Forum. Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, Saliu Lukman, has declared bandits operating in Nigeria's northwest and north central as terrorists. On Thursday, Lukman condemned the position by Sheikh Ahmed Gumi and others that bandits are not terrorists. He said, and I quote, self-appointed counsels to the bandits, such as Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, are becoming more confident and irresponsibly mobilizing opposition against declaring bandits terrorists. Yeah, and he said all the studies about insecurity and banditry in Nigeria confirmed that the outlaws have all the characteristics of terrorist groups. Is he saying the mind of the people?
Of course, he's saying the mind of the people. These bandits are terrorists. I don't know why we continue to still call them bandits. Of course, because we are not ready to fight them, that is why we still call them bandit. If you look at what this DG has said, Gumi is self-appointed either mediator or mouthpiece of this terrorist element. If you look at their activity in recent time, it was not even up to the activity of a particular group sometimes ago that the federal government had to label terrorists. You understand? We talk about identifiable leader. That is a kind of parochial argument of some people that they are not holding territory. We just heard last week that they are now imposing levies on community, levy for the survivor of their survivor, which means that whether if you pay us, you are going to leave. If you refuse to pay us, we'll take you out. And you see a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria coming out to tell us that, there are some people too in the southern part of the country who collect levies. Some people, one of our friends on this platform said, Omonile, when you are building your house, when they come, they will tell you to give them their money. So these bandits, they have the right. Omonile, have they brought down Alpha Jets? Area boys that Lai Mohammed referred to, have they attended to bomb the railway?
Are they not even also a failure of the state?
Yeah,
the product of the failure?
Yes,
of,
the government created the area boys because a vacuum has been created. You refer to them as area boys because they are a product of the system. So these are lame and pedestrian arguments. How then can we solve this problem when we trivialize issues such as this? I don't think Gumi is in opposition to declaring bandits as terrorists because the president himself is not favorably disposed to that. They see nothing bad in what these guys are doing. Even the joint houses of the National Assembly has come together to say, declare this group a terrorist group. Let's identify them. Let's be able to deploy full military powers against them. The National Assembly have invited the service chiefs on why up to now they have not been able to take out bandits. And they told them that we are handicapped. The sophisticated equipment that we have, we can't deploy because they have not been given proper appellation. You need to declare them as terrorists. These are people that are waging war against the state. They have various capacity. They now have anti-aircraft gun. They have gun truck. They have RPG. They have more sophisticated weapons. And we are playing with words as a matter of semantics, playing with ethnicism that, we are not going to declare them as terrorists. They are not terrorists in nature. They are not this, they are not that. I think we must be very careful. If we want to address the situation and profile solution, let the proper thing be done without sentiment, without element of biases, and then we'll be able to move forward as a country.
And just to back that up, Lukman cited the study of one Dr. Murtala Muhammad Rufai, which was presented in at a seminar. The title of this of the study is "I Am a Bandit: A Decade of Research in Zamfara State's Bandits Den." And the report found that bandits have contacts across the Sahel, particularly Libya and Mali. It also revealed that bandits are in possession of more than 500 AK-47 guns, weapons like RPGs and anti-aircraft. The report indicated that there are over 60,000 weapons in circulation in the northwest alone.
And we are trying to appeal to our president to declare this group a terrorist group. See, until we get to a level where we have to consider that whatever that is wrong is also bad. That is the ideal thing. So the government must summon the political will to be able to look at this issue, put them in proper perspective. I don't know why we should continue to debate whether those who are killing people. We have learned now that Dogo Gide is in alliance with ISWAP. You know, most of the time he carry out his operation. Of course, lately he's trying to play the good boy role. He was the one that killed the other notorious. His camp killed the other notorious bandit leaders. So these are identifiable people that we can actually bring to justice. So in my view, look at the number of weapons in the hands of non-state actors, and we find them difficult. They carry out acts of terrorism day in, day out. They have to kill people. Look at the people that were murdered in cold blood in Sokoto, that particular market murder, wherein over 50 people were killed in a day. Where else is that happening?
All right.
Are we in a war situation? So the federal government must look at it very properly.
Not less than 172 youths have developed psychiatric problems following drug abuse in the last 6 years. A National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) official in the state, Mr. Ladan Hashim, has disclosed. Mr. Ladan, a deputy commander of narcotics and assistant state commander, spoke during a program tagged War Against Drug Abuse with students as positive agents of change at the Zamfara State College of Health Science and Technology. And we have another headline here from Oyo State. Drug abuse rate in Oyo is 23%, second in Southwest NDLEA.
Yes, the rate of drug abuse, narcotics, and other dangerous substance is posing major security threat in the country, because some of these crimes that we talked about on a daily basis, they are mostly aided and carried out as a result of excessive intake of this substance that we talk about. Then how can the government address the situation? Because it takes somebody who is very high on drug to want to contemplate taking another person's life or carry out mass adoption or mass form of killing and what have you. So let the government check it. I particularly love what the NDLA is doing under retired military officer Buba Marwa. Let's continue to create this awareness. A lot of people, you see some people on the streets, the Yorubas will say Ori want yi as a result of the intake of this drug. They are not mad though, but you just see them. If you go out this morning, you see them around us here. You can just see somebody on the street, you know, the cloth, maybe the button has removed, he will start shouting. It's because of excessive intake of these narcotic substances that we talked about. So let the government look for a way to create this awareness, rehabilitate those that have been affected, because those that are affected, look at the figure that is coming from Zamfara alone. It's because a survey was carried out. If we do that across the country, you discover that most people that we are living with, they are mad people because of this intake. Because you can't just want to invade the person's premises with your clear eyes. You have to be either high on something or what have you. And that is what is fueling insecurity all across the country. When you even get to the northwest, northeast, it's even worse because of the excessive intake of drug. So let's support Buba Marwa. Our politicians too, they are not also free from this. The fact that they are not mad on the street does not show. Because if you think, for example, you want to obtain a loan of $200 million to procure mosquito net that most time are donated to Nigeria by donor agency, that needs psychiatric examination, because it does not really hold water. It becomes illogical. You understand? Things that you have control over, just because fund could be allocated and just take the fund away. You do not even have money to buy. Even if you use your money to buy, that's another different case. You want to obtain loan. Some people want to obtain $700 million.
We can't even produce mosquito nets.
We can't even produce mosquito nets. Some people want to obtain $700 million for water resources, to provide water. The over $300 million that were voted into water resources, what have we gotten from it? There are still some places in Ibadan. There was a time Oyo State government used about 399 million naira to buy alum, water treatment, and what have you. Tayo, does water run in your house in Oyo State?
By the government? In
Ibadan, yeah, government water. So these are the issue. There are some actions taken by our politicians that also suggest that they are on narcotic, they are on high drug. They will award contracts, they will award road contracts over and over again, and at the end of the day, you will not see any work done. So they should be taken for drug tests. That is what Marwa is advocating. A lot of people in the NDLE, especially their top echelon, have been tested for drug. Look at our driver, the way they drive recklessly on the road. Some government official will construct road, and within 6 months, the road will fail. Nigeria is the only state where a government will construct road. That same government, before leaving office of 4 years, will repair the road. Tayo, you don't understand. You are a governor, you construct a road. You have to spend 4 years. Maybe you constructed the road in your first 2 years. Before leaving office, you yourself, you will start rehabilitating that road. So it shows that something is wrong somewhere.
Let's go on a commercial break.
For those wondering why Schweppes now comes in a new ginger flavor, experience tells us. The boldest flavors have the most character. Introducing new Schweppes Ginger, a new flavor made with over 200 years of experience.
Good things come in pairs like salt and pepper, bread and beans, sport and entertainment.
Say what?
That's right. Showmax Pro is bringing you the best of both worlds.
Everybody strap in.
I'm about to open some windows.
Now you can watch live sport from Super Sport.
In your life, have you seen anything like that?
As well as movies, originals, award-winning international and local shows, plus kids shows when you sign up at showmax.com.
An exciting day at school begins with breakfast plus Peak 456 growing up milk fortified with DHA to support brain development.
Grow up strong and smart with Peak 456 growing up milk every day.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate. Because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Set to fresh. I feel the freshness. I got the confidence. With the liquid fuel chewing gum, not Santa Fresh. I'm feeling good. I feel so yes, I feel so fresh. I feel so fresh. I got confidence. Set to fresh. The correct chewing gum, not Santa Fresh. No darling with Santa Fresh. Santa Fresh chewing gum. Trust the freshness.
The next family to perform is the Johnson's family.
I'm breaking all limits.
Now me be my left for this world. I turn challenges into opportunities. Now me go be the next Miss World.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex is an ideal daily supplement for the family. Manufactured with vitamin B1, B2, and B6. Biovit supports development of the infant and helps boost energy for pregnant women. For a healthier and happier family, take Biovit.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex. Strength for active family. Produced by Daily Need Industries. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
ọ̀rẹ́ ọmọbìnrin yẹn ń lo nǹkan kan. ṣó o tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. abz làṣírí ibẹ̀ ọṣẹ ìfọyín close up kún fún antibacterial zinc abz bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń fúnni ní ààbò tó péye ìlọ́po mẹ́ta àti pé a tún fún eyín ẹ̀ ní ìtura ìlọ́po mẹ́ta ó yàtọ̀ sọ́ṣẹ ìfọyín ṣá.
gbogbo èèyàn ló máa gbélé yìí o.
láìdé ọṣẹ ìfọyín close up ti tún kún fún antibacterial zinc pẹ̀lú ààbò ìlọ́po mẹ́ta àti ìtura tó péye ìlọ́po mẹ́ta.
láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ̀ yìí ń kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 081 68 73 7222.
Welcome back from the commercial break. 32 FM 94.9. We still have Austin Odumo in the studio. The phone lines are also open. 009 7949 0705 5949. We're looking at the headlines and, of course, we take the calls side by side. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
is Comrade Omadolu Jidira from Agbo. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Comrade.
In respect of the proliferation of drugs, in my own view, I want to suggest that as a matter of national urgency, our lawmaker, both in the state and the federal, they should please pass a law that will compulsory the danger of drugs to all our children in schools. Because at times I have come to realize that even students in secondary schools and people in primary schools are now involved in drugs. And some parents also encourage some parents who are drug addicts also passes across to little bit younger ones. How did I know this? There was a time a mother was taking alcoholic beverage and she was giving it to a small child through a straw to suck alcoholic beverage. And someone was trying to be, I was shocked that day. Now let them make a law so that our children in school will know the adverse effects of drugs. Apart from that, rehabilitation centers should be built and equipped so that children, younger or drug addicts, could be rehabilitated in those centers. I wish you a nice day. Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you, Comrade. 0705 5949 0809 7949. Let's see who's on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
We can hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, this is John Olarewaju from Agbo.
All right, go ahead. John.
I need Austin to help me put more light to this issue. According to the statement credited to Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, they are even saying that they are aware that bandits are collecting the taxes, the levy from money from the people that are living in one area in Zamfara State. It means that definitely government are aware of it. Does that mean that they cannot cross these people? Does that mean that governments were even backing the bandits by even saying it like they are proudly of saying it by comparing the bandits with those that collect area boys? I would say that they were even saying it proudly. Thank you and good morning.
All right, thank you, John. 0809 7949. You can also drop your comments on YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan, 32FM 949 Ibadan. He was talking about something, asking about Lai Mohammed and the fact that it means they are aware.
Of course, it's quite unfortunate. I've said that repeatedly. They are aware. It's an indictment on the government. What they are saying is that they are free to collect taxes. They are free to hold on to territory. The taxes imposed by levy is the taxes for the life of the people, not area boys who are just looking for what to eat. At times when they get to your site, the money led that somebody referred to, you negotiate with them. If they ask you to bring 50,000, you tell them it's 10,000 you have. They take and they go and use it for whatever they want to use it. But bandits are saying that we are giving you ultimatum till Friday this week, which is today. If as a community you don't pay us 6 million, we will invade the community and overrun you. And some people, the other time we talk about criminal headers.
So we really dwell so much on the statement from Lai Mohammed?
Imagine the chief law officer of the federation equated killer headsmen to spare parts business the other time. Now Lai Mohammed is equating, of course, like we have just said, we are not supposed to belabor ourselves on.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is Shem from Oyo.
Okay.
Austin, are you not saying what Omonile is doing is right? We should condemn everybody. The bandits that collect tax should be killed. The Omonile, go out to the local government, go to another local government. The way they destroy people, some areas in Ibadan, they have padlocked their house.
Did anybody say that what they are doing is right?
Of course, we have said that whosoever that is doing what is right, what is wrong, should be condemned outrightly. We are not saying that what they are doing is wrong. As it's right. As area boys, Omonile, have they attempted to cross a tray? Have these people attempted to bring down an Alpha jet? How many people do they kill per day? How many mass adoption as area boys and Omonile carried out in Nigeria?
Good
This
morning.
is the issue.
Hello? Okay, we lost that call. 0705 5949 0809 7949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Alachi.
Alaji Asalam Kawade from Coca-Cola.
All right.
I would say the bandits should be declared and deal with accordingly. And the area boys too, if we don't nick it in the board, they might become our own bandits again. So some of them should be rehabilitated. Those that are not ready to be rehabilitated or they are causing more problems should be dealt with accordingly. That was that. On the issue of $200 million for mosquito net, all things are just done. Justice I've been looking forward to it. This thing has been given to us by you said the EU for free. Then why are we trying to buy something with $200 million? Remember, they feed our children, our pupils during the holiday, during the COVID-19 pandemic. Wonders can never end in this government. Thank you. They are more than Degani Madueke. After their tenure, you will see.
All right, thank you for that. 0705 5949 and 0809 7949. Quickly, there's a report on ICPC, but let's okay. ICPC recovers 301 houses from 2 public servants.
301 houses. Tayo, you know, we talked about a story sometimes ago of a particular director in the FIRS that had that built, I think, 250 units of duplexes in Abuja. So this is the issue. ICPC have identified that real estate is a major conduit pipe in the country. Go to Abuja. A report was carried out sometimes ago that Abuja remained the highest capital city that has the highest number of unoccupied mansions. They use it as a form of capital tied down. You see some houses, you can't even offer it for sale. Who's going to buy? You understand? So public office holder in Nigeria siphon the state money, go into real estate, build apartments, build flats. Look at the number of flats that was recovered from the Zani Maduke, for example. So let ICPC continue to do more, and let government too continue to do more. Government too must restructure the public service, because an average civil servant in Nigeria is afraid of the rainy day, which is a time of retirement. You understand? There's no excuse for stealing. There's no excuse for corruption. But however, we must sanitize the system.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. We can hear you.
What I'm saying is this: is the area boys supposed to kill people? Also, how many people are they killing? They are all terrorists.
Okay.
Right, 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Nigerian politicians, please stop killing people. But cross-cutting from one party to another, it doesn't make any sense. They should try to.
Hello.
Okay, we lost that call. Can we take one more call? 0809 7000 949. Final call. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Also, good morning. Sorry, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
If you see the way we're talking, you know that we are not ready for change. If you listen to the voice of the people, you know that some people just love what is happening. We will see where it will end. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I think that was John.
Yes, we are in it together as a country. I hope respite will come someday. It is pedestrian to start comparing area boys, Agberos, Omonile equating them to terrorist group. Somebody said they are all terrorists. Then let Mr. Lai Mohammed.
The man is just trying to change the narrative.
Yes, they are trying to change the narrative because of blind followership.
Declare bandits as terrorists.
Declare bandits as terrorists. That is simple. The National Assembly has come up to say these guys are terrorists. Declare them as a terrorist group. That is what we are talking about. But some people, because of sentiment, blind followership, they want to change the narrative. They will soon say all of us are terrorists. That is what we are looking at. Let's address the problem.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You have 30 seconds, please.
Okay, please. Yeah, I want to talk about this banditry. You know, any man or any young man that kills supposed to declare a terrorist. The only thing that this government are not ready to change this country. And this government, you see them, they are the sponsors of this bandit. So, even Gumi himself.
Okay, facts, as we always say. Austin, before we go, any final thoughts?
No.
Okay.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. A good way to end it, of course. Thank you for joining us today. And tomorrow morning again, 6 a.m. for the Breaker Dawn newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9. My name is Bemi Sola Shuyemi.
Thank you for your time. I am Olutayo Oguade, and thank God it's Friday.
Olutayo Ogunade. This is 32 FM